What's up guys, Multi-Monkey here. Today I'm bringing back the old series that I used to do, Tried and Tested. We're now on to episode 4. I did have half of episode 4 recorded ages ago, but unfortunately I didn't finish it off, and now the team that I was using, Leighton Baines blew in, has now completely gone. So we're moving on to a new player this week, and that is Karim Benzema. Now his blue card is rated 90 overall. He's got some amazing stats, one of the best strikers in the Liga BBVA. Of course, he's French, and let's jump straight into the team that I am using him in at the moment. Okay, so this is the team I'm using him in. It's a little bit of a hybrid team, and as you can see, he's sat there in the striker position. So let's go into his stats. As you can see, I bought him for 366,000, which is a really heavy price tag, to be honest. I believe he's around 360 still now, so his price really hasn't dropped too much. He's 6 foot, so it makes him relatively good in the air, but he's a little bit dependent on that heading stat, which is 82, so pretty decent heading, but the other stats are 91 pace, and that really does show in game. I'll go into that a little bit later. 93 shooting should be absolutely amazing. 80 passing, relatively good for a striker, doesn't get used too much. 93 dribbling, great as a striker, you need it, and 52 defending is completely irrelevant. So for me, 48 games played, 30 goals scored. Now you may think that's a poor record, but the previous owner had 18 games played, 2 goals scored. That's why I was a little bit wary of using this guy. So technically, I've scored 28 goals with him in 30 games. So you'd say that's a relatively decent scoring record, but he could do more. There's one player in this team that shines more, so let's get into the team. First in goal, we have Courtois Blue. He is an amazing goalkeeper. So yeah, there's really no comment about that. Next, at right back, Dani Alves. A little bit of pace, good on the wings also. Puyol, great defender, along with Mascherano. Honestly, I think they're up there with the best defenders in the game if you can cope without using pace. Safari, amazing defender, in there for chemistry with Suarez, who is the Anderlecht blue player, and he's surprisingly good. I may feature him in a future episode. Michu, again, future episode player, as well as Raul Garcia. Now, the strike force is Kevin Gamero at centre forward, plays for PSG. He gets a strong link with Menez, who, as you can see from his goal scoring record, unfortunately I can't review him because he's not a blue player, but he is still absolutely amazing. I mean, the previous owner had a poor scoring record with him again, a little bit of a put off, I suppose, but no, he is one of the best players I've ever played with, and I love him. So that's the team that we are using Karim Benzema in. Let's get into some gameplay with him and see what he's like in game stats also. Okay, so let's have a look at the in-game stats of Benzema. Now we're going to go into his first page, his skill attributes, and the first one that hits us is the 97 ball control, which is huge, and it really shows in game that he keeps the ball close to his body extremely well. Crossing, 95. It doesn't get utilised that much in the formation that I play because there's no real wingers, so it's more direct, but I can imagine how good it is. 85 curve, again, it helps with his finesse shots, I suppose, and it helps with his free kicks, but his free kicks aren't amazing anyway. Dribbling of 95, again, noticed in game a lot, keeps it very close to his body, and is very good at weaving in and out of players, if you like. Finishing of 99, pretty standard on informed gold card strikers particularly, but his finishing is absolutely amazing. Free kick accuracy of 89, not taking too many free kicks with him. They're not amazing, his free kicks, they're pretty sort of standard if you like. 90 heading accuracy, and I was actually surprised how low this was in game. I accidentally switched up there. It seems a lot better, he seems to score a lot of headers, but he also misses quite a few, so I think 90 is more of a percentage that he hits the target, I'd say, with it, rather than an accuracy rating. Long pass, 59, not really used because he's the highest player on the pitch. 91 long shots, not really experienced his long shots either. Can't really comment on them at ST. He's always the highest man on the pitch, as I said. His penalties, 99, pretty standard. Short pass of 99 and shot power of 99 are really important. Short pass, great for squaring it. No, I'm kidding. His short pass is great for just linking up with 1-2s with the other striker, Menez and Gamero. And shot power of 99, you notice that, and you'll see it in some of the goals coming up. 94 volleys, also extremely good. Moving on to the player information, he's 6 foot, helps him out in the air. His attacking and defensive work rate are medium, which I don't really see what changes him on that. when they're both on medium. It's when one of them's high and one of them's low that you see a real difference. Weak foot, 4-star. I'd say that's 5-star. There really isn't much of a difference between his right and left foot, if I'm perfectly honest. And skill moves 4-star. If he was 5, he'd probably be the best player on the game. But 4-star skill moves, very good, and you use them often enough to get out of positions that he can't necessarily get out of with a pass. Onto his physical attributes, 95 acceleration. He is lightning quick. I can assure you. I guarantee that he'll burst away from any defender, apart from Marvel Win. Honestly, he seems to be so quick, and because he's got pretty high strength of 86, even if they can match him with pace, he can outstrength them. Agility of 89, again something relatively high up. He seems to have such great balance on the ball, and I know it's only 79 there, but I think his agility, acceleration and strength add to it. He seems to not get pushed off the ball too often, and the only tackle he loses it in is a fair tackle, usually from in front of him. Jumping, 75, decent with the headers. I don't know how to rate jumping. I don't really see it much in game. It's more the height and the heading attributes that make a difference. Reactions of 85, again, not massively noticed in game, apart from one occasion. I have blasted a ball in to him, and he reacted really quickly and managed to backheel it in with a skill goal. So, but I didn't get it on recording, which kind of sucks. 91 sprint speed, again, very quick player, and 95 stamina is again pretty standard. Mental attributes mean pretty much nothing apart from his attacking position, 80, which I don't know what to think of that. So they're all his in-game stats, so let's go and see how he performs in-game. Okay, so my overall rating of Benzema is he is an extremely good striker. He's strong on the ball, he's well balanced, he's quick, and his finish is great. Downsides is his header is not amazing, which is completely being picky, to be honest. He certainly makes up for his lack of heading with his pace. Like I already said, he will be a quick away from any defender, apart from maybe Win or a couple of others. He's nimble on the ball. As you can see there, his dribbling is very, very good, and you don't really see that from a big striker. The only other downside I can really think of with him is the fact that he costs around 360,000, which to anybody on Ultimate Team is heavy, but particularly those that are working to a budget, that is extremely heavy. I genuinely think you can get better for the price in terms of value for money, if you like, because Benzema is amazing if you can afford him. So if you can afford him, fits into your team perfectly, go out and get him. He gets a strong link with Ronaldo, which is absolutely perfect, but unfortunately not everybody has the coins to spend, and I genuinely think upgraded Benzema may be a better alternative for those that cannot afford him. His pace and strength and finish may not be as good, but they're adequate for the value for money, and I think there's also a better alternative in another player that's in the team, who I mentioned right at the start, which was Menez. He's a 5-star skiller. I know Benzema's got 4-star, which is absolutely amazing, and you can't really complain about that, but 5-star skills, it just adds a little bit to Menez, and just makes him, I don't know, because Menez costs 50,000 coins, Benzema costs 6 times the price, which for a 5-star skiller who does pretty much the same, I can't warrant the price, unfortunately. So I'm going to keep him in my team because I enjoy playing with him. He can save you. He can absolutely save the game if need be. But purely on the price region, I recommend you don't get him unless you have millions of coins. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Tried and Tested, guys. I asked you what you wanted me to bring back, and Tried and Tested was joint top with trading and live commentaries. So Tried and Tested was something I particularly enjoyed, so I decided to bring it back. So thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, I'd appreciate if you could leave a like on this episode. If you really enjoyed it, a favourite would be awesome too. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. There's been a big gap between the two sides here, and it's been reflected in the score.